to my channel. If you're new here, welcome, and if you're not new here, then welcome back. Make sure you click the subscribe button and turn the bell button so you'll be notified anytime that I do post a new video. So for today's video, I'm going to be showing you guys me doing my nails during quarantine. Now, I want to say that I think like 2 weeks ago I did like ombre nails and it came out fire, and I wish I recorded it, but they looked so good. Today I went for yellow nails, and I'm gonna be honest with you, I wish they came out a little bit better. I'm not happy with how they came out, but I do want to still, I did want to still get this video up because I did take the time to film it, so why not? So I just want to put it out here that I'm not like a super expert on nails, but I am learning, and I did start doing my own nails at home. So yeah, I just wanted to show you guys how I did it. Yeah, so if you guys want to see how I did my nails, then please keep watching. So for polish, I'm using the Lavender Violets Base Coat Soak Off UV Gel. For color, same brand. This is like the yellow color, and then for the top coat, I'm using the Essie Top Coat Gel Couture. And obviously you should know while using these products you have to cure it with a UV light. I'm using the Mia Secret acrylic powder, natural pink, and liquid monomer. When I first started doing acrylic nails, listen, I don't know why, but I wasn't using the liquid monomer. I was using freaking acetone, and I'm like, why isn't the nail freaking hardening like the acrylic? Anywho, I'm using rhinestones, and I bought all of these things from eBay, even this like case to put the nails in, because the nails came in like these like little Ziploc bags, and I'm using the Kiss nail glue. So yeah, you know what I usually do is, I mean everybody does this, just make sure the nail fits on your finger. Even if it goes on the skin like a little bit, I still file the sides, but you just don't want to have any like spaces in between the skin and the nail. That makes sense? Like you want the whole tip to cover everything. So yeah, I'm just seeing which of these nails fit my fingers. What I've noticed is that the middle finger and the thumb, they kind of fit similar. So sometimes I use the same nail for the middle finger for the thumb. But yeah, by the way, I also did my other hand off camera, and I have gloves on so that way I don't get any glue or any type of stuff on my nail, because I'm telling you, I will get upset. So I would recommend you doing the first hand first if you want, and then putting gloves on that hand. That's my suggestion. So here is how the nails look up close after I glue them on. Right now, I'm like trying to match up the hand that I already did to see the length, make sure that the length matches. I started off with my non-dominant hand, right? Does that make sense? Yeah. So I did my right hand with my left hand first, because usually I end up making them uneven when I do it the other way around. So yeah, now I'm doing my left hand with my right hand, and I'm just cutting the nails to the length that pretty much match up closely to the other hand as much as possible. Honestly, I feel like doing your own nails is a little bit hard because you don't see
how do I say it? It's like it's a different perspective or a different angle, I should say, than the person who's doing your nails. So yeah, I'm kind of looking at everything upright instead of like from the bottom. So it's really hard to see if the nail's straight, and I actually ended up gluing the tip on my pinky a little crooked. That was tight. So here I'm just beginning to file the nails. I'm trying to create that coffin shape. Let me just tell you, it was unsuccessful. It's very hard for me to get this shape. I'm still trying to like ace it, perfect it, um, file the sides, the top, and then also like file it back to make sure there's no like extra of that plastic hanging off. And I just do that on all the other fingers. So after filing, these are how the nails look, and I just dust them off with this like brush got from eBay as well. By the way, all these products I'm using took forever to get in the mail because you know during quarantine, shipping is like extra delayed. I'm also filing the top of the nail, just kind of create that smoothness. I don't know how to explain it, but I kind of like it as flat as possible before I apply my acrylic. Dusting it off, I'm using this little glass cup also from eBay. I actually want to get the jar one with the lid, and I'm using the liquid monomer. Same brand as the acrylic. Also make sure you have a mask, not because it's quarantine, but because this smell is strong as fuck. I had the windows open, the slide door open, and it was strong. Honestly, the smell was giving me the only headache. Like, wow. And I could have just kept the doors closed and put the AC on, but I didn't want to keep the smell in the house. Honestly, keeping the windows open allows the smell to leave the house or area that you're doing your nails at quicker. So I'm trying to perfect doing acrylic. So I tap a little bit in the monomer, a little bit in the acrylic. I hold it face up so that way it doesn't drip down, and then I rotate it, and then it's like face down now, and I kind of just bunch it up, creating that little bead shape, and gently pull up. You don't want to pull too lightly because too hard, because you end up taking a lot of acrylic off. That's what I realized. But as I keep doing my nails, I kind of get the hang of it. I'm still learning though. So yeah, you know, when I always like go to order like the acrylic, or this is me showing like the bead, but it was a little blurry. When I want to order like a pink, like I never know if I should order like, there's like a natural pink, which is this, and then there's like the second level up, and I can't tell how pink it is or how dark it is. But what I've noticed is that, you know, get the acrylic that's a little light, because even though it's that light, it doesn't really look that light. Once it's mixed with the monomer, it kind of darkens up a bit. So I am just working smarter, not harder. I'm working in really small sections. What I have been struggling with though is that sometimes my nail does look a little bumpy. You got to make sure that you check the side profile, not just the front. So maybe now and then I try to check and fill in any gaps, and also afterwards file it down, buff it with the drill, you know. But yeah, trying to clean up the edge. Sometimes when I wipe off the edge at the tip, I end up wiping off like a lot of acrylic, and then I have to add more, and then yeah. So I pretty much felt like I added a lot of acrylic on my nose, but I just don't want it too thin. I don't want it too thick. Like I don't want it to break, you know. So I'm still trying to figure out the right amount. But yeah, I was working a little while on this thumb. I feel like the bigger nails or wider nails are easier. Like I feel like the thumb is kind of easy to do, my middle finger is easy to do, and my pinky because it's like the smallest. But yeah, I was talking a lot. So I'm just gonna let you guys watch. I'm pretty much doing the same steps over and over, working working smarter, not harder, and working in smaller sections. But I will say, when you create the bead, I think that's when I take the most acrylic, because you kind of like You kind of like to let the acrylic dry a little bit. You don't want it to be runny, because when it's runny, it starts to drip on the cuticle, and then you gotta wipe the edges sometimes. I like to let it dry on the brush a little bit, not too much, and then you know you don't want the brush to harden, so you let it dry a little bit, and then you put it not on the cuticle, a little bit, a couple inches away, and you kind of push it down, but also drag it up towards the tip. So as you can see, I push it a little bit and then lightly like flick it up, so it kind of just goes upward, because you want to make sure like by the cuticle is as like, I'm not gonna say thick, but you want to make sure that that area is like a great shape. Right now, some nails I put the acrylic a little too far away from the cuticle, but I'm not really too worried about that, because I would rather that than to get the acrylic on the cuticle. But I'm still working on it. I'm not a perfect nail tech, but I'm getting there. It could be worse though, right? So yeah, I'm just kind of doing that same technique throughout. going on here? I'm just buffing the nail with the nail drill. I'm still trying to learn how to like use this really nicely. That this one comes with like different little like heads to put at the tip. But yeah, I'm just going under the nail to get any extra acrylic under there. It also has like an indent where my fingers are holding it. It's like a little pinched area, so it kind of like molds. I don't know how to explain it. Like the drill has this like area where your fingers are supposed to sit, so it's easier to hold it and have more control. So yeah, just buffing everything out, making sure the surface is as smooth as possible. I did the best I can. Well, I did the best I could, I should say. This is how the nails look now. Going in with the base coat. Oh, by the way, I washed my hands and everything off camera. Going in with the base coat, then the main color, and then the top coat that I discussed earlier. And just painting the nails. So after you do the base coat, you then cure it with the UV light. Excuse me. When I don't use a base coat, I feel like it doesn't, like the gel polish doesn't really like act the same. I don't know how to explain it, but I don't know what I'm talking about. I just don't know how to explain it. But the base coat is really important. So put the base coat on, and I'm curing it with the UV light. And when you automatically put your hand in, it starts at 90 seconds. So I usually just let my fingers like sit under there for that long. And then I go in with the polish. I do one coat of that, cure it, and then I do another one, so 2 layers. And after that, I cure it again. And then I go on with the SE gel top coat. Make sure the top coat is gel. Everything gotta be gel, pretty much, right? I won't say it has to be the same brand because obviously SE isn't the same as Lavender Violet's brand, but it's gel, so it works. So yeah. Here I'm taking this Rhinestone Glue, again from eBay. This one took like freaking like 6 weeks just for me to get it. I ordered in like mid-April, beginning of April. I got it like the end of May. Crazy. But yeah, it came with these brushes, and I'm just taking a little bit of that glue, putting this where I want to put the rhinestones. I want to get like other style of rhinestones, but this is what I have right now. And I put some of the glue on this little like applicator for rhinestones. Just a tad bit so it picks up the rhinestones easily. And I put it on the glue and just set it there. I didn't really know what I wanted to do, but I kind of created like this like anchor design with the rhinestones. And after I did that, I also kind of like sealed it with the glue, and then I went over it with the SC gel top coat. So I actually didn't do the top coat after the yellow gel polish right away. Yeah. So that is what I'm doing right now.
So these are how my nails came out. I was trying to do the coffin shape and it wasn't really coming out that well. It's really hard to do my right hand with my left, and then this hand was really hard to do for some reason. I don't know. Honestly, I think I put too much acrylic on my nails, so they look kind of like chunky. Usually I put a thin layer, but I'm still trying to figure out the right amount of acrylic to put. But yeah, so I basically did like an anchor rhinestone type of vibe. Yeah, I also want to mention that where is the brush? So I use these brushes for that glue gel for the, like, basically like adhesive for the rhinestones. It came with these brushes, and I was trying to figure out how to remove the glue off the brush, but you just stick it in acetone, wipe it on a paper towel, and it literally comes off right away. Yeah, also, like I mentioned in the video, monomer liquid is very strong. I wore this mask almost the entire video up until I was polishing my nails, and yeah. So I hope you guys enjoyed this video. Don't forget to give this video a thumbs up if you like it. Comment, share, put the shit on vibrate. Comment, share, and subscribe. Turn on the bell button so you'll be notified anytime that I do post a new video. Follow me on TikTok and Instagram at therealshaynaa, and also check out my eyelashes at shaynaaupon.com/shop. Link will be right here. Also in the description, I am wearing the lashes in Jamaica from the 4-lash booklet set. I am hot. Let me tell you, I always do my nails like all day. I'm tired, I'm pooped, I'm about to go eat. I'm hungry. Trying to think if there's anything else that I'm forgetting to mention. I think that's it. I plan on doing more videos like these in the future. Maybe next time I do my nails, I'll record it. But yeah, I'm also gonna do my pedicure right now. Same color. You know. Anyways, I will see you guys in the next video.
Don't let daylight fall.